Hi, my name is John D'Angelo, born and raised in Westlake Village, California. I am a sophomore studying business at the University of Southern California. I am currently the president of my apartment complex, Cardinal Gardens. I have an internship at Disney. In my spare time, I like to run track. And I was born with congenital heart disease and have had 3 open heart surgeries. The doctors told me I wouldn't be able to play any real contact sports, such as football, hockey, or boxing. Luckily for a guy my size, those sports were really an option for me. I played soccer for about 10 years, and I went out for my high school soccer team. My freshman year, 2 kids got cut, and I was one of them. It didn't discourage me. I went out for the team again my sophomore year. Like freshman year, I got cut again. It was a blessing in disguise because that off-season I really worked on my track and field abilities. Would run every day and went out for the track team. In my junior year I made varsity, and senior year I was the fastest person in our school. When I was 2 days old, the doctors noticed I stopped breathing. They immediately rushed me into the neonatal intensive care unit, where I would undergo further testing. Upon that testing, it was revealed that my heart was too small and I would have to undergo heart surgery. My first surgery was when I was about a month old, and they repaired the coarctation of my aorta valve, which basically means that not enough blood was being pumped from my heart to my brain. A few months after that surgery, I developed a hole in the right atrium of my heart. I was again rushed back to the medical center where they cracked open my sternum and patched up my heart. And I was good for a while until I was about 14, and it was determined I would need to go to another surgery. Simple outpatient procedure, went well, and I'm here today. When I was younger, it really didn't faze me that I had heart disease. I was able to come and go as I pleased, play soccer, some baseball as well. But when I was about 7 years old, I was invited to Camp El Corazon, which is a non-profit organization at Catalina, which invites kids with heart disease to participate in all sorts of activities. I was excited and I went, but upon going there I realized that my heart disease wasn't like the other kids. When I was able to run and swim, kids were struggling to get out of their wheelchairs. And I think it was at that moment I realized how grateful I am. In high school, especially around my junior and senior year, my friends and I would begin to go to parties. At the parties, they would engage in drinking, and due to my heart disease, I wasn't able to partake. And it definitely made me feel alienated. I was always the designated driver. I was always the responsible one. But I always missed out on those drunken memories. He was so drunk he did this, or that whole bag of TM. Kind of sucked. College, I definitely enjoy USC, but with the heart disease inhibiting my drinking abilities, going to frat parties and drunken Thursday nights aren't really the same. My roommate's in a frat, my other roommate's in a frat, last year a bunch of my suite mates were in a frat. I see my roommates going out to the frat parties and getting drunk, coming back home and saying, "Oh, I was so drunk I did this or I did that." And while they say they regret what they did, they're proud of it. Heart disease has made me who I am today. It's given me the perspective to laugh, to be full of life, to never take a day for granted. And each day I strive to live it like it's my last, because you never know. I'd go to the doctor about 3 times a year. It's probably 3 times more than anyone else in my family.